Hello students, welcome you once again to GK's Applied Maths classes. Today is our last video on financial mathematics where I will be solving problems from ML Aggarwal under this topic called depreciation, where we'll try to cover exercise 14.3 and also 14.4. Okay, so let us not waste any more time. Let's go straight away into the problems. So this is exercise 14.3, first question. And the introduction to this depreciation is already done when I was doing problems from Cbse handbook. So if you have any question, you can always click the description box to get the link of the previous video. So you'll understand the concept and also the formulas related to depreciation. Okay. So I don't want to waste again time on explaining what depreciation is. So please refer to that in case you have a doubt. Otherwise, we'll go straight into the problem. A piece of equipment that costs rupees 25,000 has an estimated useful life of 8 years and a scrap value of 0. Find the annual depreciation using linear method. We have three methods. So first is the linear method. So let's do problems based on linear method as per ML Aggarwal. Now, what is the actual cost? He says that the actual cost is, just a second, okay. He says that the actual cost is 25,000 and the scrap value, it does not have any scrap value, that is good. So the value is 0 and the useful life of this product is 8 years. Okay, useful life is 8 years. Then I want to find the depreciation, annual depreciation. So annual depreciation formula is original cost minus scrap value divided by the useful life. This is the formula. Now here my C is 25,000, my S is 0 divided by 8. So when you divide 25,000 divided by 8, you get 3125. So every year it undergoes a depreciation of 3,125 for 8 years. Okay. So this is a very, very simple direct problem. These questions are important as far as 1 mark questions are concerned. Okay. A machine costing 30,000 is expected to have a useful life of 13 years and a final scrap value of 4,000. Find the annual depreciation charge using linear method, or otherwise it is also called straight line method. So the machine is costing. So my cost price is 30,000, original cost. And the scrap value is given to be 44,000. And the useful life of this machine is, say, 13 years. So again, using the same formula, that annual depreciation is nothing but D equal to C minus S by N, which is 30,000 minus 4,000 divided by 13. I'm sorry, I missed 0. Okay, 30,000 minus 4,000. So which is effectively 26,000 by 13, which amounts to 2,000. So this machine undergoes an annual depreciation of 2,000 for the next 13 years. And after that, the scrap will be released as 4,000. Okay, next one. An asset, the life of which is estimated as 8 years. So the useful life is 8 years. And the original cost is 80,000. I think it's 80,000. Yes, 80,000. Here the annual depreciation is given. So what is annual depreciation? 9,000. He wants me to understand, and he wants us to find out what scrap value it realizes. Okay, let's see. So the depreciation is C minus S by N. So your depreciation is 9,000 and your cost is 80,000 and S is what I want to find, N is 8. If you cross multiply, you get 72,000 equal to 80,000 minus S. So what is S is equal to? 80,000 minus 72,000. So it realizes a scrap value of 8,000 rupees. The scrap value is 8,000. It's not complicated, very simple. Just application of formulas, there's nothing else. There's no more complication in this problems. A vehicle costing 9 lakhs has a scrap value of 2,70,000. So the cost is given. The cost is 9 lakhs. And the scrap value is 2,70,000. If the annual depreciation, so the depreciation charge is also given, which is given as 70,000, is asking us to find the useful life. So his question is, I want to know what is my N is. So what is the formula? Depreciation is C minus S by N. So it will be 70,000 equal to 9 lakhs minus 2,70,000 divided by N. So what is N equal to? 9 lakh minus 2,70,000 will be 6,30,000 divided by 70,000. So they can get cancelled. So 63 by 9 is 9 years. So the useful life is 9 years. After that, it gets a scrap of 70,000. Okay. Now I think this is the last problem in exercise 14.3. See, we just finished it in few minutes. It's very simple. A machine has a scrap value of 22,500 and it has a useful life of 15 years. If the annual depreciation, the depreciation is 8,500, find its original cost. So it's like a simple algebraic problem. So depreciation is C minus S by N. D is given as 22,500. C is what I need to find, and I'm sorry, this is mistake. This is 8,500. C minus scrap value is 22,500 and N is 15 years. So if you cross multiply, you will get, I have done the calculation, 1,27,500 equal to C minus 22,500. So what is C equal to? Bring it to the side and then you will get 1,50,000. Plus student, okay, it's correct. Okay, so with that we finish this exercise. All that we did is D equal to C minus S by N. So depending on what parameters are given and what you need to find, just do some algebraic process, you get the answers. Okay. Now let's go to the next exercise, exercise 14.4. Now here in exercise 14.4, this is the second method. In this we have S is equal to P into 1 minus I to the power of N. Okay. So let's go inside the problem. I have explained all these things in the previous video. Okay. So how we got this formula and all that is being there. Please refer to that. Now, the cost of a mobile phone is 9,000. So the principal, the original cost is 9,000. It's 9,000. Its value depreciates at the rate of 5%. So my depreciation charge is 5 by 100. Rate of interest is 5 by 100, which is 0.05. Correct? And it has a useful life of 2 years. N is equal to 2 years. So he wants to know what is my annual depreciation is. The total depreciation, not the annual, total depreciation. The total depreciation is given by S is equal to P into 1 minus I to the power of N. Now what is P? P is 9,000 into 1 minus 0.05 the whole square, which is 9,000 into 0.95 the whole square. You don't need to use logarithm. You can multiply 95 into 95. So I got the value as 9,000 into 9025. So upon multiplying that, you can do it. So I don't want to waste my time here. So it will be 8122.5. So this is the total depreciation. Is it clear? Now go to the next one. Dinesh purchased a machine for 24,000. So the price is 24,000. The value of the machine depreciates at the rate of 5%. So once again it is 0.05, just like the previous problem. And the useful life of the machine is 3. There it was 2, here it is 3. That's the only difference I see. And I need to find the value of the machine. Calculate the value. Okay? Calculate its value. So I want to know what is the total depreciation is. So S is equal to P into 1 minus I whole power 3, which is 24,000 into 0.95 whole power 3. Okay. Now you can use logarithm or you can do by normal multiplication. Many prefer to do by normal multiplication because the number is with 5, so it must be easy for you. So I am getting it as 0.857375. This is what I got when I did the calculation. Maybe if there is any mistake, you can correct it. So it is 20,577. This is the value. Total depreciation at the end of 3 years. Is it clear? Just apply the formula, nothing else. Now, Rahul purchased a scooter for 16,000. If the cost of the scooter after 2 years is 14,450, that is the total depreciation is given, and your initial value is 16,000 and the useful life is 2 years. Now he is asking us to find the rate of interest. Okay, so this will be S is equal to 144. S is equal to 16,000 into 1 minus I the whole square. 1 minus I the whole square. So this is nothing but 1 minus I the whole square equal to 14440 by 16000. So upon simplification, I am getting 361 by 400 dividing by 4. So by taking square root on both sides, I get 1 minus I equal to 19 by 20. I'm getting 19 by 20. So what is I equal to? 1 by 20. But I is nothing but R by 100. So what is R equal to? 5%. So the rate of depreciation is 5%. So here S is given, P is given, you are expected to find I. Very simple calculation, you will get the answer. Okay. Let's go to this next problem. The cost of a car purchased 2 years ago depreciates at the rate of 20% every year if its present worth. So the present worth is S. The present worth is 3,15,600. And the useful life is 2 years. Rate of interest is 20 by 100, which is 0.2. I want to find what is the present worth is. I want to find what is my P is. So now S is equal to P into 1 minus 0.2 the whole square. The rate of interest is 0.2. So what will be this? This is nothing but P equal to 3,15600 divided by 0.8 whole square is 0.64. Now when you divide this, you can multiply and divide by 100, okay, so that it becomes 64. So when you divide it, I think that you can do, it's not very complicated. You get 493125. 493125. So this is the actual worth of the machine, which has undergone a depreciation of 3,15,600 at the rate of 20% for 2 years. Okay. Now the second part, I am leaving it to you. You can do it by yourself. Find its value after 3 years. Its value after 3 years. So S is equal to, you know the principle, 493,125 into 0.8 power 3. You can multiply and get the answer. Okay. So I am not doing that part. Now question number 5. Now what is question number 5? A machine costing 50,000 depreciates at a constant rate of 8% per annum. Okay. If the estimated useful life of the machine is 10 years, determine its scrap value. Okay. Now, what is scrap value equal to? Principal into 1 minus 0.8 by 100, no? 0.8, the whole power 10. Because here it is given P is 50,000 and I is 8 by 100 and the useful life is 10 years. Correct? So if I do this, this becomes 50,000 into 0.92 whole power 10. 0.92 whole power 10 is very difficult to multiply, so I'll use logarithm. So x is equal to 0.92 whole power 10, taking log on both sides. Log x is equal to 10 log 0.92, which is 10 into bar 1 point. When you take log, it comes out to be 9638. 9638. And when you multiply it by 10, you will get bar 1.6380. Bar 1.6380. And multiply and see. That's very, very simple multiplication. Now, this is log x. So, what is x is equal to anti-log? Look at the anti-log of 6380. Anti-log of 6380 is 4345. Since the characteristic is bar 1, it has to be 0.4345. Okay. So, now we can substitute here. This will be 50,000 into 0.4345. And upon multiplication, what do I get? I get 21,725. This is a little, you have to think and do these problems. The cost of a machine depreciating by 722 when not in 3 years but in the third year. So 722, okay, is the depreciation in the third year. See, first year, second year, and this is the third year. This is the during the third year. Okay, so that means it will be second year minus the third year. That is P into 1 minus I power 2 minus P into 1 minus I power 3. Second year minus third year. Is it clear? During the third year. So, second year minus the third year. Here, since it is depreciation, my second year value will be bigger than the third year value. That is why I take the second year minus third year. If you do third year minus second year, you will get a negative answer. You understand? Because it is depreciation. Every year the value is decreasing. So second year value will be bigger than the third year value. So it is always second year value minus the third year value will give you the value which depreciates in the third year. Not in 3 years but in the third year. This is the value in 3 years. This is the value in 2 years. So when you subtract them, you get the value in the third year. Okay. Now, before I go to the next data, let me simplify this slightly. What is common? P is common. 1 minus I whole square is common. So what you're left with? 1 minus I. So what is this? P into 1 minus I the whole square. If you simplify this, you get I. 7, 2, 2. Call this as 1. Let it be there. Now, what is this value? 685.5 is the value during the fourth year. It's a value during the fourth year. So that means it should be the value in 3 years minus its value in 4 years will give you the fourth year, just like what I did here. Now what is common here? 1 minus I the whole cube is common, and you'll get I. I think it's the same process, so call this as 2. 685.5. Now what do? You do 2 divided by 1. When you do 2 divided by 1, I get 722 divided by 685.5 by 722 equal to, when you divide this by this, P gets cancelled, I gets cancelled, you get 1 minus I. I hope by dividing 2 divided by 1, I got this. So when you do 685.5 by 722, when you divide it, I have already done the calculation. It is coming up to 0.95 equal to 1 minus I. So therefore, I will be 1 minus 0.95. Therefore, I equal to 0.05. So R is nothing but 5%, because I is R by 100. Correct? So R equal to 5%. What do? You have got R equal to 5%. You have got R equal to 5 or I equal to 0.05. Now take this value and substitute here. So what is that? 722 equal to P into 1 minus I the whole square into I, which is 722 equal to P into 1 minus 0.05 the whole square into 0.05, which is 722 equal to P into 0.95 the whole square into 5 by 100, which is 1 by 20. Cross multiply, you get 14440 equal to P into 0.9. I have done the calculation, 0.9025. And if you divide it, 440, you can use logarithm or you can do normal division, it's not difficult. It comes up to 16,000. Now what is the last part of the question? Find the scrap value at the end of 20 years. So S is equal to, I have got the principle, that is 16,000 into 1 minus I the whole power 20. Okay, so basically you have to use logarithm. So 16,000 into 0.95 the whole power 20. So let me use logarithm for you. So this is 20 log 0.95. 20 into, what is log of 0.95? It is bar 1.9777. And if you multiply, I have already explained to you how you multiply it with bar. So it is bar 1.554. And if you take anti-log, I'll get the value as 0.3581. 3581. Since it is bar 1, it is 0.3581. Correct? So S is nothing but 16,000 into 0.3581. And if you multiply, which is not very complicated, you will get 5,729.6. You can check this, okay? Not very complicated. So basically the method is very important. I've told you how to do using logarithm also. So these are the three subdivisions for doing this problem. Now the last problem is sum of the digit method. Okay, sum of the years digit method, which we do it in the reverse order. So for this, what you do? First you write the tabular column. You write years, and then you followed by digit of years in the reverse order. Digit of years in reverse order, and then you write fraction of asset to be depreciated. Fraction of asset to be depreciated. Then you find the annual depreciation, and finally the book value. Okay, accumulated depreciation, otherwise called the book value, accumulated depreciation. So here it is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's for 4 years, right? Now digits of the years in the reverse order. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the years in the reverse order. Now take the total of the years, sum of the years. Sum of the years. So sum of the years is 10. Now fraction of asset, that is 4 by 10, 3 by 10, 2 by 10, 1 by 10. 4 by 10 of what? 4 by 10 of 25,000. What will be that? 4 by 10 of 25,000 will be, I think it is 10,000. And this is 10,000 to begin with. 3 by 10 of what? 25,000. So what is that? Which happens to be 7,500. You can just take the calculation. So this will be 17,500. 10,000 plus 7,500. This is 2 by 10 of 25,000, which is what? Is 5,000, which is 22,500. And finally 1 by 10 of 25,000, which is 2,500. See, it's very clear. First you write the years in the reverse order, take the total and take fraction. After taking fraction, it is 4 by 10 of 25,000. 4 by 10 of 25,000 is 10,000, it's 10,000. 3 by 10 of 25,000 is 7,500. So you add these two. And 2 by 10 of 25,000 is 5,000. Right? They get cancelled. 5,000. Add 5,000 to this, you get 22,500. And 1 by 10 of 25,000 will be 2,500. So finally you got the original book value. Is okay? One for first year, it is 25,000. It has to be 25,000 because that is what is given to you. Okay. I hope you have understood these problems. Okay. With that, we are going to close financial mathematics. We have covered all problems in NCERT book, that is the Cbse handbook, and also all problems from ML Aggarwal thoroughly, okay, from all subtopics of financial mathematics. From next video, we'll go to the next chapter. Maybe I will start with probability. Okay, so I hope this video is useful. To follow me more on all the other videos, kindly subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon to get notifications. Have a wonderful day. See you again in the next video. Bye bye. Tata.